Hi guys, just another a quickie about Escape from Tarkov. I wanted to do this because I've had so much fun on the last one, and it has to be done this, and then I won't be doing any more till I actually review the game, probably early on in the new year. By the way, on the subject of that, I wasn't going to say this yet, but yeah. Can you believe some people thought that was a review, my last video? A lot of people. I got abused because my review wasn't very good of Escape from Tarkov. It wasn't very good, guys. It was a poor review. I think I think the bit that I agree with them. It was an awful review, guys. I totally agree. It was a terrible review of the game. I particularly hated the bit that I showed no footage. No footage. No footage of the game. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to take a break. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, hundreds of people battered me for giving the game a bad review. That tells you the kind of people we're dealing with here, guys. That there tells you. But anyway, I want to call this now pay for advantages. And the reason I'm using that instead of pay to win is because the community of Tarkov cannot cope with pay to win. And I'm trying to meet them halfway. So I'm using less kind of aggressive terms because they clearly don't like the truth. The fact that I called it pay to win. They don't like that. You see, pay to win is a big umbrella. What does pay to win even mean anymore? It's used all the time. Well, what pay to win means to gamers is you can pay money to have an advantage over other gamers. That's essentially what pay to win is. That's how it's developed from the mobile system into mainstream gaming, unfortunately. Look at Star Wars Battlefront 2. Totally pay to win. Totally pay to win. I mean, you don't get a hugely massive advantage, but it is still pay to win. You are buying an advantage. You are buying an advantage over other gamers. And that's exactly what this game is doing. Escape from Tarkov does exactly the same. You are paying money, real cash, for an advantage over other players. And let's talk about the advantage, because you won't believe, guys, seriously, you won't believe how many people are saying you get no advantage. I mean, it's staggering. I'm going to have to call them idiots, because the definition of idiot is a stupid person. And these clearly are stupid people. And I don't mean that in a nasty way. It's just that's the only definition that there is to talk about these people. They are stupid people. Because if you look at what you get for, say, the 110 pack, look at all that you get, right? And these people are saying that all of that nothing there that is going to give you an advantage. That is not an advantage. And you need to hold on to something, guys. Do you know why it's not an advantage? This is real. Go to my Twitter, go in the comments and read. This is real shit that I'm telling you here. This is real. The reason it's not an advantage is because when you buy it, guys, you instantly get shot in the head off a guy with a pistol who then steals it all. So he's actually took it. So you're paying for a disadvantage, because you're paying to give it to the guy who's going to clearly kill you as soon as you step out of the safe area into the actual game world and die. And that's why this game isn't pay to win, guys. It gives you no advantage. These packs give you no advantage at all. None at all. So there you have it, guys. They're worthless. Absolutely worthless, these packs. All that extra stash, all the bullets, all the guns, all the first aid kits, all the armor. It's all worthless. It's pointless. It's worthless. Because clearly, when you walk out of the base, there's a little Johnny's waiting there with his pistol, and he's going to walk up to you and shoot you in the head. Shoot you in the head. Like that. Shoot you in the head and steal it. It's worthless. It's no advantage. These developers aren't selling advantages, guys. There you go. That's the word on the street from one of the most toxic gaming communities that I've ever had the misfortune to bump into. What's happened here is, guys, do you want to know the real truth here? I'll tell you. The real truth is, right, Escape from Tarkov is probably a very good game. I even said that in my video, the first one. If you watch it through, you'll hear me say it looks like a really good game. And it does. I can't wait to play this next year. I really can't. I can't wait to review it. It does look like a good game. But that doesn't alter the fact that it has some very horrible business practices that are bad for the gaming industry. When somebody like me picks on that fault, they can't cope. Someone's attacked a game that they absolutely love, and they can't cope with that. Something goes off in their brain. I can't cope with this. I can't cope with this. And rather than just saying, the correct answer for them to say was, you know what, Mac? You're right, it is pay to win. It does give you an advantage, but it's not a huge advantage. That's what they should have said, because that's pretty much more accurate than anything. It gives you an advantage, but it's not a huge advantage because, like everybody says, and like I said in the video, if you get killed, you get looted and you lose everything. So it's not like an ongoing huge advantage like Star Wars Battlefront is. Whereas, if you die in that, you've still got all your pay to win shit. In this, you don't. So therefore, the advantage is not as great. But it is still an advantage that you are paying cash for. And that's what they should have said, but they didn't. Again, they just went for the jugular. They just spat out this vile, because the community for this game is what it is. It's a bunch of vile, toxic fanboys. There's some nice people in there. I've had some really nice messages from people who actually do play this game and agree with what I said. And, and some of them who said to me, you know what, it's not as bad as what you made out, but you're right, it is pay to win. You can get an advantage if you pay money. These are people that's played for 200 hours that I've been talking to, So there are good people in there. But the sad thing is, I've had a lot of people talking to me over the last 24 hours in Discord, email, through comments, through Patreon, through a lot of different ways where people communicate with me, who have said they are no longer going to buy this game because of the vile community. And that's a shame, because all this attacking me has just done damage to the game, which sucks because I didn't want to do any damage to the game. I haven't even talked about the game. I want to stop all these bad business practices. And if you look at the FAQ, guys, and this is kind of the most damning, this is wrote by the actual people that made the game. It says, question, are we going to be able to buy all the packs with bonuses after the game release? No, is the answer. After release, there will be other packs with lesser bonuses. That means quite clearly that the bonuses that are there now, the ones I have been talking about, are clearly good bonuses for the player. These are the things that you guys, the Escape from Tarkov players, are denying. So even the developers are agreeing with me that the bonuses that are in there now for cash are greater bonuses. They are good bonuses to have. So all you people that have said it isn't pay to win, you don't get an advantage, blah, blah, fucking blah, even the developers are admitting that you get an advantage with them. Or why say lesser bonuses? They are clearly good bonuses that you get now. And they are going to nerf them bonuses when the game is released. So the bonuses will be lesser, which totally proves my fucking point. You are looking at how good this game is and just blinded to everything else that's going on. And I'm telling you now, this is ruining games. It is ruining games because other developers look at this. They look at the revenue earned from these kind of paid for cash bonuses and they want it in their games. And so games in 2018, you're going to see more games made with these fucking bonuses in. This is the free-to-play business model here in a paid game that costs a base price of £35. And it's bullshit. And nobody should be condoning this. And if you do condone this, you're a fucking idiot because it's ruining games. And that's all I want to say.